Hi, everyone. Today, we're diving into an important topic, mental health. Let's talk about how we can navigate these conversations with care.
That's right, Sophia. Understanding and supporting mental health isn't just important, it's essential for building strong relationships.
Mental health affects every aspect of our lives, from our relationships to our ability to achieve goals.
Yet, many people hesitate to discuss it openly because of the stigma that still exists around the topic.
I believe that breaking the stigma starts with having open, honest, and compassionate conversations.
When someone opens up to us about their struggles, it's a privilege that we should handle with care.
A good way to start is by listening actively, making eye contact, and showing genuine concern.
It's also important to avoid giving unsolicited advice or trying to fix the person's problems immediately.
A better approach is to ask them how they're feeling and what kind of support they need.
Sometimes, the person just wants to vent and isn't necessarily looking for solutions.
And that's okay. Being there for someone in their moment of need can mean everything to them.
I've also found that normalizing mental health challenges can help reduce feelings of shame.
For example, sharing a personal experience can make the other person feel less alone.
But it's important to remember that the conversation should remain centered on the other person's feelings.
Timing is critical, too. Choose a calm, private setting to initiate or continue sensitive conversations.
And we should be mindful of our tone and body language, ensuring they feel safe and supported.
Avoid dismissive comments like "you'll get over it" or "everyone feels this way sometimes."
Instead, say things like, "I hear you," or "it's okay to feel this way, let's figure it out together."
Encouraging professional help can also be incredibly valuable when someone feels stuck.
Yes, and offering to help them find resources or attend their first appointment can show your support.
Checking in on them regularly, even with a quick text, lets them know you're thinking of them.
It's these small gestures that often have the biggest impact over time.
I've learned that respecting someone's boundaries is just as important as offering support.
Pushing too hard for someone to open up can make them retreat even further.
Giving them time and space, while being patient, shows you're genuinely there for them.
Sometimes, even just sitting quietly with someone can provide comfort when words feel overwhelming.
Yes, silence doesn't always need to be filled, it can be a sign of solidarity and support.
Encouraging healthy coping strategies, like journaling or mindfulness, can be helpful as well.
But it's important to let them choose the methods that work best for them.
Educating ourselves about mental health issues helps us approach conversations more effectively.
Knowledge allows us to recognize warning signs like mood swings or social withdrawal early on.
And when we see those signs, approaching the person with kindness is essential.
Saying something like, "I've noticed you've been quieter lately, how are you feeling?" can open the door.
Keeping our tone non-judgmental and curious helps the person feel safe to share.
It's also important to follow up after the initial conversation to show ongoing care.
Yes, consistency builds trust and shows the person they're not alone in their journey.
A simple "how are you doing today?" can remind them that you're still there for them.
Expressing gratitude when they open up, like saying, "Thank you for trusting me," reinforces connection.
And if they're hesitant, remind them that it's okay to take their time, there's no rush.
I've realized that avoiding judgment is one of the most important parts of these conversations.
Yes, judgment only creates walls, while understanding builds bridges.
Encouraging a sense of hope, even during difficult times, can help someone see a brighter future.
Hope isn't about denying the struggles, it's about believing that things can and will improve.
Letting them know they're not a burden can also ease their fears of opening up.
Saying something like, "Your feelings matter, and I'm here for you," can mean so much.
Sometimes, reminding them of their strengths can help rebuild their confidence.
For example, saying, "You've been through so much, and you're still standing," acknowledges their resilience.
Celebrating small victories, like getting out of bed or attending therapy, is also important.
Yes, every step forward, no matter how small, deserves recognition.
And we should always avoid comparing their journey to others. Everyone's path is unique.
Encouraging them to set realistic goals can give them a sense of purpose and progress.
But we should remember that healing isn't linear, it has ups and downs, and that's okay.
Supporting someone through the lows can make the highs feel even more meaningful.
I've learned that offering unconditional support is one of the greatest gifts we can give.
And showing up for someone consistently builds trust and strengthens relationships.
At the same time, it's important to take care of our own mental health while supporting others.
Yes, setting boundaries allows us to be present for them without depleting ourselves.
It's okay to say, "I need some time for myself, but I'm still here for you."
Taking care of yourself ensures you have the energy and capacity to help others. And seeking support for yourself, whether through friends or therapy, is just as important.
Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. Self-care is a necessity, not a luxury.
Supporting each other in small ways every day adds up to a more compassionate society.
Breaking the stigma requires action from all of us. It starts with one conversation at a time.
If we can approach these conversations with kindness, the ripple effect will be immeasurable.
Let's commit to being there for one another, especially when it comes to mental health.
And remember, you don't have to have all the answers, your presence alone can be enough.
Every kind word and gesture has the power to make a difference in someone's life.
By working together, we can create a world where everyone feels supported and valued.
So, let's keep having these conversations, breaking down barriers, and spreading hope.
It's not about perfection, it's about progress and showing up for each other.
Together, we can make mental health a priority and create a brighter future for all.
These conversations may not be easy, but they're worth having. Let's continue to listen, learn, and grow together.
Thank you for joining us today. Remember, you are not alone, and there's always someone who cares.